What I liked best about the show is how Namrata interpreted the Lakmé Insta-Light creme actually onto her clothes. The show starting with the models wearing all these lights on their body. I thought it was very cool. This creme stands for Insta Glow, and you translate that onto clothes and you get clothes which are very beautiful and shimmery and iridescent. It's awesome.
We were working around anarchy as a term. So a regular definition would normally be a state of disorder due to absence of authority. So we played around with it and changed it to a state of freedom due to absence of authority. Plus we wanted to cross boundaries that I personally have set for myself. So we crossed those and entered into the embellished pieces, which were very prominent on the runway. So in all, it was an experimentation from our end that we wanted to move forward into another dimension, which is interesting because to be updated is much more important. I mean, updated not according to trend, but we need to move beyond what we do.
I've been working on this for the last 6 months, and it's still a work in progress sort of a project. So it's not really taken a definitive shape, but I still thought it was important enough to have a showcase of it. So obviously you know my state of mind, right? Like not ready to make things nice, happy being where things are with a certain disregard. Continuing to work on pattern cutting techniques, evolving it as much as I can, and also working at incorporating print techniques in an interesting way so it doesn't come across as print but still affects the drape and the structure of the fabric. It's always silk screen printing, but then you wouldn't see any print motifs, and yet you'll see fabrics which behave differently than what they normally do.
The idea is when you abandon a building or you abandon emotions or you abandon, what is the first thing that comes to you is survival, and post that is freedom. When you survive, you're not thinking color, and when you free yourself, you're still thinking color. So I wanted to mix that whole philosophy and bring about a kind of a mixed emotion. We cold dyed pieces, we kind of painted pieces. We use leather to show the kind of protection that one needs when they are kind of feeling abandoned. It was basically about an emotion, and then we wanted to portray that journey through techniques, through color, through silhouettes, through all that format.
So the collection is called chiaroscuro, which is Italian for light and shadow, and I do a lot of photography myself. So graphic strong elements, Hitchcockian birds, oversized roses, motifs from Gothic churches, medieval armor, all of those elements play out through the show, and you see them done in the most impeccable craftsmanship, but in silhouettes which are timely yet timeless. That's the essence of the Nachiket Barve label.
Nachiket has been a friend for a long time. It's great to be here for this show, which I cannot pronounce to save my life because it's some Italian word which means light and shadow. Chiaroscuro, I think. So I am wearing a very short little dress. I'm very bad at saying the technical details, but it's so comfy, it's so easy to wear. You know, I slipped it on in 2 minutes. I came straight from a shoot actually. His stuff is always lovely to wear.